Good morning. It's a little dark today because the sun is just coming up. I had to get up early this morning to get a workout in because my day is rather busy. I was just reflecting this morning that it is amazing the amount of opportunities that come your way once you actually put yourself out there. So if you are looking for a business to buy and you're in a W-2 job or in a career, you probably haven't experienced what it's like when you're at the other side of this. So, yes, even when you're in your W-2, even when you're in your career, you have to actually tell people. That can actually take confidence. A lot of people are scared to tell other people that they want to buy a business because it feels quite permanent, but actually you have to do it. That will generate opportunities. And then there's another level. And the other level is once you're actually in the profession, once you've actually got a track record, then people bring things to you. It's really interesting. As long as you have a proven track record of executing and actually doing the thing, most people in this world are talkers, they're not doers. They talk about doing stuff, they never actually get it done. So if you are someone who actually gets things done, people will bring you opportunity, and it's really amazing. So just an encouragement, two levels. One, if you're wanting to get into this space, you have to start telling people, friends, family members, professionals who work with third parties, whether that's a wealth advisor, attorneys, CPAs, you name it. If they work with small businesses or you suspect they do, you should probably tell them you want to buy a small business. That's level one. And of course, there's other subsets, including speaking to brokers, obviously looking at some of the broker sites and things like that. Occasionally there are gems on there. And then once you're in the game, so to speak, then there will be another level of opportunity that is unlocked for you because people will know you as someone who actually does what they say. And that's pretty rare, it would seem. So there you go. Encouragement for this morning. What am I doing this morning? Day in the life of an investor diary. So I actually have a health appointment with my wife this morning. It is good that I'm able to go with her. In the past, when I was in my career, I mean, I just had to do whatever the job required. And so if I was on a busy engagement, then I probably wouldn't ever be able to do any health appointments. So got a health appointment, then back to the office. I'm going to be looking at some new software that we're probably going to be implementing for one of our companies. It's like a scheduling piece of software that looks really sharp. I'm really excited to give that a go, look at a trial, see if it would benefit our business. Then I have, oh man, I have a series of meetings today. Just lots of different calls about different things. One about a potential new opportunity that's come my way. And then I've got a bunch of tasks I've got on a list. I try to Tuesday and Wednesday, I really try to hammer through any necessary tasks that are on my list, get them done, which kind of frees up the back end of the week for more um, kind of coaching and other projects I've got going on. So one of the members of our community asked me last night, how did I feel once I'd actually closed on the business versus the build up to closing on the business, the diligence phase, the offer phase, all of that. And the answer is, for those who are approaching an actual transaction, once I closed, I don't know what other people feel. Maybe there is a sense of mad panic, on that first week, first day, first week, first 3 months. But for me, I felt kind of calm at that point. I think the most stressful piece was, do I do it or do I not? Perhaps those who are married watching this will know what that feels like, where the stress is kind of like, do I marry this person or do I not? Because it's a big commitment. Same for business. If you know you're biting off a large purchase with a lot of debt in the acquisition, then you are responsible for that debt, assuming everything was represented correctly, of course. And so, yeah, I felt calm. I felt fairly calm when I actually closed on the business. And was that misplaced? Uh, Maybe a little. I mean, each deal that we've done, I've definitely learned something and I've moved forward in my ability as an investor. So I think if I was to do it again, I would have spent more time looking at certain systems right at the beginning and not waiting to look at the systems. You're only new once. And so actually those first few weeks are a perfect time to sit down with all the key people and actually see what exactly they do. Like screen by screen, I click into this system, I move this to here, I then write this report, I send this up to so and so. I mean, whatever it is, like that is a good thing to learn right away. I did not do that. I'm just trying to be self-critical for the benefit of anyone watching this today. Like, what would I have done differently? I do think some of the things I did well. I made those first weeks always about the people. It's always about the people. It's really important to have company meeting. So the seller will then want to disclose to everyone that the company is being sold. You need to honor those moments. These sellers have probably spent several decades building whatever is being passed on in this sale. So you need to honor those moments, let them say their piece, and of course, be there to introduce yourself and then do a question and answer. Always do question and answer. I always find it's good to do it over food. Food is good. It can break the ice. And yeah, just allow people to ask what's on their heart, because ultimately, if one person has a question, pretty much everyone else will have a question, or someone in that room will have the same question. They're just not willing to speak up. And so it can hopefully reduce fears. People just don't like change. Even if the change is really in the benefit of the individuals and the business, people don't like change. It's human nature. So you just have to go a bit slower in those moments. I think I did that well, and that's actually the most important piece. So that's one thing I did well. I explained one thing I think I would do differently. And then just finally an encouragement on those moments. You will never know when you go in day one, you will never know everything about the business. You will have a sharp learning curve. Diligence will never uncover everything. So it's just a case of getting stuck in. Just like with every step of the way, you had to take faith by telling people you want to buy a business. You had to take faith by hiring an attorney for the transaction. Whatever those steps are you took, it's just the next step. Right, I'm going to take the next step forward. I'm now going to learn how to operate these businesses really well. And even if you are not the operator, learn it inside out so you really know exactly what's going on. So with that, I'm signing off. I think you can see the sunrise behind. That is very nice. That is very nice. Cool. All right, have a good day, guys.